Hello, hello. I wanted to chat with you all a little bit today about our brush kit and our brush selection. And I thought, well, what better way to show you than to do a little bit of my makeup along with it. So I have my foundation and everything on already, my concealer and things like that all underneath. So our foundation brushes, first and foremost, are amazing. And with our new 3D foundation, depending upon which brush you choose, you get a different kind of coverage. So, oh my goodness, the sun's coming out and things are going crazy. I love the sun coming out though. I'm so excited. It's getting so green here. I just love it. So if you use our Beauty Blender sponge, that is $12. It's amazing, gives you a lightweight coverage with our new 3D foundation, which looks like this, matte or luminous, you can choose. There's also this lovely liquid foundation brush. I used that today. Oh my gosh, you guys, my skin feels so soft from using our skincare, first of all, and then all of the other things along with it. But our foundation, this 3D foundation has encapsulated resveratrol, so it is going to be age fighting at the same time. So it leaves your face super silky, 12-hour wear. This gives you a medium coverage, and this brush gives you a full coverage. It's called the blending brush, and that's just little bristles in there. They're super soft. They're lovely. So 12 for the sponge, 14 for the liquid foundation brush, and 16 for this little guy. Okay, so going forward, in our brush kit, it comes in a little package like this, so you can keep them all nice and gathered so you can find them when you want them. We have this lovely fluffy all over brush, super soft and silky again, and then the cheek brush, which I love the shape of the cheek brush, and then it opens to the other side, and there are these three brushes, and I have them wrapped because these are my demo brushes, so yours won't come with that on there, but there's this all over brush, this lovely smudger brush, and then this angled crease brush. So great, you guys. $55 for the brush set. And let's just walk through it really quick. So what I started with already on my eyes, I just used this little sponge tip applicator, and I like to go all over with biscotti. So biscotti is this really nice matte, almost skin tone. This is it right here. Love it. Not very good. There we go. That's better. I love the matte colors. Can you tell? Can you tell? So I like to do a little powdery finish all over my eyelid, and then we're going to start with the all over powder brush. So I think I'm going to just do some browns today. And one of my favorite crease brown colors is this hazelnut right there. And then we're going to go on with some cinnabar. I don't have that in here, but I'll show you in a second. And this is espresso. So love that. Okay, so starting with a little hazelnut, and I'm going to work with my eyes open and just start above the crease and almost up to the orbital bone. So I want the color to show above my eyes when my eyes are open. So this is just creating some shadow. So that's why I like to keep the mattes above my eyelid. And if I want any shimmer at all, I would just put that on my eyelid. But you know what? I've seen shimmer above also as a highlight, and it's beautiful. So, you know, there are so many options. Just kind of play around with your makeup a little bit and just see what you love best. So this is what I kind of always go back to with browns and with pinks and purples, is this kind of technique. So I like to keep my eyelids lighter, and I like to have the color above my eyes when they're open. It just helps to create some depth. So you could just leave it at that, throw on a little mascara, and call it good. But I like to go one step farther, actually several steps farther, because I just love to play with the color. It's been so much fun, and my color ability and technique has really evolved as I just got more comfortable with playing with it. And you know what? If you don't love it, you can just wipe it right off and start over. But I would suggest you definitely wait until the end to make sure that you don't love it, because I've put on some things that look like a hot mess until I finish it and I'm like, oh, that looks really good. I kind of like it. So finish it with your mascara and your eyeliner, and it's probably going to be okay. So here's the cinnabar. This is my kind of a messy one, but it's more of this reddish color. So this is my personal pan, and I was just trying to keep it clean for you guys to see what they really look like when you get them fresh and new. So Our compacts are also amazing. So while I'm doing this, I'm going to talk about our compacts. They're magnetic, so your colors don't fall out. Completely customizable. You can put like 6 eye colors. You can put 2 of the long skinny like cheek or blush colors. You guys gotta look at this. Oh my gosh, I put this color pattern together the other day. I am in love with it. Look at that bronzer, contour, and this blush in Desert Rose. Look at the ribbons of gold in there. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my gosh. So the bronzer, we don't want to confuse that with our contour because that is shiny. So anything that's shiny we want to have on the highlights, and anything that's matte we want to have creating shadow. Okay, so there's some theory behind the color. So I was using our little smudger brush, and what did I do with it? Get them mixed up with all the other ones. And so what I did was I was just going closer to the crease with the Cinnabar. So I know I went up above with the hazelnut, and so now I'm going, we're just kind of layering like little rainbow kind of layers, and this is going closer to the crease. So all of the things, we want to keep our darker towards the outside. I got a little crazy with that, going inward a little bit far, so we can just blend it, and that's okay. I'm going to blend up a little bit, and I'm going to blend down a little bit. This one isn't quite as bad. I was talking and wasn't paying attention. That happens. So I have a little towel here. I'm just kind of dusting the color off on, but we just want it to fade gently as it goes inward. Okay? So like I said, it's just so easy. Like if you don't love it, just blend it. Blend it in a little bit more. We can always throw a little more biscotti over the top of it to kind of tone it down a little bit. But as your look progresses and as your layers go a little heavier, then it'll be fine. It'll be just fine. And if you feel like it's not high enough, then blend it up a little higher. And this brush just makes it super easy to blend your color. I'm just doing little swirly motions. There we go, and dragging the dark out to the center. So I love our little all over powder brush. It's very versatile, great for blending. So they're synthetic fibers, and they are great, and it just really helps to have the proper tool to do the proper job, right? So next, I am also in love with this sandcastle, and it's this color right here. So pretty. So biscotti, sandcastle, hazelnut, and then here's some shimmeries in here that are kind of fun too. A burnished bronze and a rustic that are gorgeous. Just dash out the door. Eye colors, you can just swipe across your eyelid and just go. So we're going to use some of the sandcastle now. And like I said, I just love the matte. And you know what we might do after to just put a little sparkle on the outside is maybe some cream eyeshadow. We have these new colors that are gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So I'm just using my little sponge tip applicator again just to color in just the lid with the sandcastle. Nice, nice, nice. And then you can also use your little angle brush for this area as well. So you can go here, and it's nice to maybe put a little bit of color down here as well. So you're creating the angle of your eye, and this little thing is just perfect for that. So let's do a little espresso in there. So the espresso is that darker one that I was showing you guys earlier. So we're going to do another layer darker with the espresso, and I'm just going to do the outer V of my eye and just the very corner of the eye and just the base of the crease. So we just want to keep it dark right down low. Isn't that great? See how it's just building color, but keep all that dark on the outside. So I'm just following the shape of my outer corner of my eye, but putting a little bit on the lid because it's just fun. All right, and then I'm going to wipe off the extra and just blend it a little bit more. So I don't mind going a little darker into the crease, dragging that color up a little higher. Just little swirly windshield wiper motions. All right, that's kind of fun. All right, let me check a little bit closer with one of these mirrors. Yes, I'm liking the look of that. And so you might think, wow, that looks like a bit of a bruise, which it does, but I'm going to blend a little bit more with our all over brush again. Just blend, blend, blend. I like it. All right, now here are our cream eyeshadows. They're They're so pretty. I have a lip gloss in there. We don't want that. Okay, these are the cream eyeshadows. They're gorgeous. Pink Starlight, Light Beam, Meteor Shower, and Purple Nova. Stunning. So they go on creamy and they dry into a powder. There's my light doing weird things again. They have little doe foot applicators, so I'm just going to put it on the back of my hand, just a little swipe like that, and just put it on with my finger. So I'm going to start kind of out where that V started and just dab it. It's just going to add a little light. So it's mostly like on the inside of my eye and right over the middle for sure. And then we'll just take it right out to the edge because we want that inside to be lighter. Okay, let's check that a little bit better with this. And we don't want it to go too high. It went a little high there, but that's okay. So I'm going to go back in with our all over brush and just kind of soften that line. There, just softened it right up. It almost looks like a cut crease in there, doesn't it? So soften up that line because we don't want any lines, but I really don't want that shimmery up much higher. So I want to be really careful about where I'm taking that color. Let's go in with a little more hazelnut because we don't want to go too dark out here. Just go right over the top of that. There, I'm feeling good about that. All right, ladies. So I know we completely got off on a tangent because we were just going to talk about brushes, so we got a little crazy. All right, so let's just talk about brushes real quick and then I'll let you go. So this big all over powder brush is great for our translucent powder, which is fabulous for setting your color and touching up throughout the day. So just dust in that. I put a little bit into my lid and I didn't get any here, but this is what I do because I already put some on. Swirl it around and then just all over your face, down your neck, and it's really great, like I said, for touch-ups, or if you're feeling like you're a little oily during the day, it's awesome for that. And then our cheek brush, you guys, it's just perfectly angled to do the job it's supposed to do. So this is mine, and this is our contour. It's called Latte. So I'm going to just turn it upside down so we have this little dent in the top, and so it's creased just right for that chiseled look down down below your cheekbone. So we'll start at the back. Just bring that in. See how it's creating shape already? Isn't that crazy? So simple, so simple. All right, so I don't want a really stark line, so I'm going to flip it over and just blend, blend, blend. And I'm going to put a little up here, just on the crown of my head, and blend. So definitely start at the back and come forward and keep that color back farther. So we're just creating hollows in our cheeks. All right, next I'm going to use the same brush for our color. And like I said, I have been in love with this Desert Rose. It's stunning. Where did I put it? Here it is. Isn't that gorgeous, you guys? So the palette's $18. There's this unearthed palette and also this rose palette. $18 for the palette, $18 for the bronzer, $14 a pan for each of those colors, and then our eye colors are $8. So I'm going to go in with our Desert Rose. So we have samples. If you want to reach out to me and get some samples of some of our colors. So again, I'm starting at the back and bringing it forward. This is just going kind of right on my cheekbone. And then maybe a little on my nose, a little dusting on the forehead. I like to bring it under my chin, whatever's left over, a little color wash all over. So super simple. We don't want to go any closer than 2 fingers away from our nose. You can always put a little bit on your cheeks too. Okay, and then I would go back with, you can do, use the very tip for this, for the highlight across the top, or you can use our fluffy brush with the bronzer. I normally don't wear a ton of highlight, but we'll go in with a little bit of bronzer today. And you know what? I think I'm just going to use this very top part because I just don't want very much, just a little shimmer right across the very top of my cheekbone, maybe down the center of my nose, and right in the center of my forehead. So kind of where you would be sun-kissed. All right, ladies, that is our brushes. So let me know if you have any questions at all. $55 for the set. You can buy them all individually if you just need one or two pieces, and the prices are really, really reasonable. All right, have a great day.